On August 25th, 2020, the Alzheimer's organization shared a story about a mother, Dinah Otto. Dinah was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2012, and her daughter, Loretta Otto, had felt like she had been serving a life behind bars with no justice. She learned that it was okay to not always be in control, but she was always grieving. Her mother passed away in 2020, but she did her best to adapt to her new life, becoming her caretaker. The NHC stats stated on February 21st, 2025 that more than 142,000 people die every year because of Alzheimer's disease, and more than 73% of Alzheimer's cases happen to individuals 75 or older. 11.5 million caregivers provide more than 19.2 billion hours of unpaid care. Today, I'm going to be telling you about Alzheimer's blood testing and how it could help many other individuals get diagnosed. First, I will tell you how the method can become more inexpensive for people who need to get tested. Then, I will tell you how this form is expanding to clinicals. And finally, I will tell you about the new method and how it can help diagnose people before symptoms even show. Let me start by telling you how this method is an inexpensive way for those who need it. On October 13th, 2025, Roche Diagnostics claimed that when getting tested for Alzheimer's, spinal taps and PET brain scans are very expensive ways to get tested. Take a look at those who need to get diagnosed with Alzheimer's but can't afford it. People need a cheaper way to get diagnosed. This new method is more effective and an inexpensive way for people to get diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. This way is effective for older individuals who are unsure how to get diagnosed without the big bill in the mail. Now that I told you about how blood testing for Alzheimer's is an inexpensive way to get tested, I'll be telling you about Alzheimer's blood testing and how it's expanding to many clinicals. Fox 9 stated on June 5th, 2025 that Alzheimer's blood testing is making its way towards Mayo Clinic and how it will be expanding to many more clinics in the US. Having something that is effective becomes more available for those who need to get tested. This method is expanding to many locations and provides insurance it is a trustworthy way. This means in the future, this has a chance of becoming the #1 way to get diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Now, blood testing is not only inexpensive, but it's more of an effective way to get tested. Now that I told you about how Alzheimer's blood testing has been in clinical testing, now I will tell you about how Alzheimer's blood testing can help diagnose people before symptoms even show. Technology Networks claimed on October 30th, 2025 that UConn chemists did 2 blood testing and detected RNA biomarkers on the Alzheimer's test. Many people think that they will live a normal life with no health problems until they grow old. Alzheimer's is one of those problems that would be beneficial to get yourself tested for, but can't until you have symptoms. That's where this new blood test comes in and where it detects if you have them before you even get any symptoms. This new test means that people can learn beneficial information about their health before it's too late and have symptoms already. Today, I told you about how Alzheimer's blood testing will help many older individuals get tested. First, I told you how it's an inexpensive method. Then, I told you about how it's expanding to more clinicals. And finally, I told you how it's showing signs for people who don't even have symptoms yet. Unfortunately, Dinah Otto died in 2020 due to Alzheimer's blood testing. But hopefully this new method can help people get help before it's too late. Thank you.